Welcome to Recollection Mall. If you were a mall rat like me, or spent your formative years hanging out or being dragged to the mall by your parents or your parental units, then you've come to the right place. Have you ever gone into your childhood, teenage, or current mall and wondered, wasn't there a store or restaurant there? So let's take a trip down memory lane and take a look at that mall's history of yesteryear. Be sure you stick around to the end of this video and see if you can take my mall survey. So leave a comment or a memory of this mall below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks. Frisco leaders saw the growth marching north along Preston Road and knew their time was coming. They set their sights on attracting a mall to the city of 6,100 residents. At the time, most of the city's sales tax revenue came from cement and lumber purchases. There were a few grocery stores, but residents had to leave town to buy almost everything else. In 1988, Humart, then a subsidiary of Sears, planned on putting a 1 million square foot mall in Frisco, Texas. City leaders started talking about a mall in 1988. Negotiations dragged on for years. For a time, Frisco was competing neck and neck with Plano to get the mall on its side of the State Highway 121. Officials invested millions of city dollars into expanding Preston Road and Warren and Gaylord Parkways to eliminate traffic congestion from the list of concerns on the Frisco side. In 1997, once General Growth Properties agreed on the site, city leaders set up a special taxing district on 720 acres of undeveloped land known as the Frisco Bridges. The mall sits on 150 acres in that zone. The Stonebriar Mall, that people referred to it by, opened as a two-story, 947,000 square foot regional retail mall. It also had a 196,000 square foot third floor cinema, which opened on August 4th, 2000. The mall opened with a 200,544 square foot Foley's department store, a 134,000 square foot Nordstrom, a 162,000 square foot JCPenney, and a 162,000 square foot Sears. Other stores included AMC movie theaters, Galleon's Sporting Goods, Dave & Buster's, a Barnes & Noble, H&M, as well as a Forever 21. There was also an ice skating rink. The mall would eventually expand to become over 1.6 million square feet of retail space that included other stores such as Aldo, Apple, AT&T, Banana Republic, Chico's, Coldwater Creek, Earthbound Trading Company, Fans, Foot Locker, Buca de Beppo, the Cheesecake Factory, Jason's Deli, as well as the Disney Store. Stonebriar Center's grand opening on a sales tax holiday weekend broke records in revenue and foot traffic for the owner, General Growth Properties. Sales had increased every year except in 2009, during its first 10 years. The mall's opening also launched the visitor industry in the Collin County suburb. Frisco would become a destination for people not only looking to shop, but also to attend sporting events, conventions, and even concerts. In 2004, Galleon's would close and eventually be replaced by Dick's Sporting Goods. In 2006, Foley's department store would close. May department stores had been bought out by Federated, and all Foley stores were then rebranded as Macy's. Dillard's would also become an anchor at this mall as well. in July of 2013, the ice rink at the mall, the Ice at Stonebriar, closed. In 2016, the mall's AMC Theater, located on the upper levels, was closed for 3 months for updating and remodeling. In 2018, the Sam Moon Group began building the 303-room Hyatt Regency Frisco attached to the mall that was expected to open in late spring of 2020. Around that same time, a 17-year-old was arrested at Plano West Senior High School for planning a terrorist attack on the mall. Starting from December 2017, he spoke to an undercover FBI agent posing as an ISIS member. He was arrested and found guilty and sentenced to 20 years in prison. In January of 2019, Sears would close as part of Sears Holdings' filing for bankruptcy protection. In 2019, KidZania, the 85,000 square foot facility, held a grand opening on November 23rd. It was the first U.S. location for the global brand and was expected to draw thousands of additional visitors. The child-sized city, KidZania, was a curriculum-based interactive experience designed for children. That same year, Apple closed its store at the mall, relocating to the Galleria in Dallas. In November of 2019, an Amazon 4-star store and the 6th in the United States opened within the mall, but it was later closed in 2022. California Pizza Kitchen closed its location at Stonebriar in mid-July 2020. It has since been replaced by Smokin Oak-fired pizza and Taproom, which opened in the fall of 2022. Today, the mall is doing pretty well, with over 1.7 million square feet of retail space, 218 stores, as well as 12 anchor tenants. The mall has 5 levels thanks to AMC Theater, which occupies levels 3 through 5. You may have remembered these stores at the mall, including The Body Shop, Bombay Company, Brookstone, Cachet, Singular Wireless, Discovery Channel Store, Electronics Boutique, Gadzooks, Illuminations, J. Crew, Jessica McClintock, Journeys, K Jewelers, KB Toys, Limited 2, Motherhood Maternity, Naturalizer, Nestle Toll House Cafe by Chip, Noah's Ark, Rampage, Sam Goody, Sbarro, Scrubs and Beyond, Spencer's Gift, Stride-Rite Shoes, Suncoast Motion Picture Company, Sunglass Hut, The Disney Store, The Franklin Mint, The Picture People, and Things Remembered. In 2024, Frisco police say they responded to the mall at the corner of Preston Road and Sam Rayburn Tollway after receiving initial calls reporting possible shots fired, but officers determined after they arrived that there was a fight, but no shots fired. In 2024, Forever 21 announced it was temporarily closing its store for remodeling in January and reopening in May. Forever 21 never reopened and was officially closed. Congratulations!
Still here? It's over. Whoa. When I find you...
Pop quiz, hotshot.
This is only a test.
So if you've gotten this far into the video, thanks. So how many anchor stores closed or changed names at this mall? So if your answer was 3, give yourself a hand. You were paying attention. Thanks for watching. So what are some of your memories of this mall? Leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe to Recollection Mall. Add your name to the mall directory. Thanks.